now I have the way I came now is the privilege and a big blessing. And this, I love to introduce our YA speaker, Sadhana. Poor thing, she was introducing everybody. So I really said I am so very much happy to introduce her. She is, you all know Sadhana. She is the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Arts, from, anything is good, undergraduate, from George Washington University in DC. And and she is in the honors degree program, and also her major is public health and women's studies. I know she is such a smartest person with so much insight with Swami's blessings. That I know. I know her from, she was my group 1 student in SSC. You then know how she is. All these ones are sitting here, all my SSCs. And she is also on the medicine, what is that, pre-medicine track also. These are so many things now. Anyway, she's going to be a doctor one day. That's what I know. All my blessings. So please come and share with us your love.
Sorry. Saram, everyone. Is there a way to... Oh, okay. Okay, Saram, everyone. My humble pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Bhagavan. On this joyous occasion of Swami's birthday, I want to take a moment to wish everyone here a very happy birthday. As Swami has said, the significance of today is not to celebrate Swami's physical birth or the 97 years of Swami's advent, but rather to celebrate the spiritual birth or manifestation of Swami within each of our hearts. God descended into our hearts so we could ascend to Him. Swami's birthday is simply a reminder that to reach Him, all we must do is awaken to the love and the light that is constantly present within. The day we awaken to our innate light and recognize that our true nature is love is the true date of Swami's birthday in our life. One must remind themselves that Swami is not separate from you. You are not separate from Swami. This is an intimate relationship that is shared between Swami and you. So today, when we say happy birthday, dear Swami, we are also celebrating the eternal relationship of love that is shared between us and Swami. As we celebrate the love shared between us and Swami, I'm prompted to ask the question, what is this relationship that we share with Him? Is this relationship with Swami as our friend or companion, our guru or teacher, or God, our supreme philosopher? To begin, I consider the relationship we share with Swami as our friend. As I think about what makes Swami our friend, the first phrases that come to mind is that Swami is always there. He's always there to bring people and experiences into our life that make us laugh and smile. And He always showers us with so much unconditional love. For the longest time, I had always seen Swami as my friend for these reasons. But in my ignorance, I realized that I only cherished Swami as my friend in moments when I felt happiest. However, Swami is not just any friend. Swami is our truest friend. A true friend, by definition, does not simply just share happy moments with you. They stay by your side also during moments of great difficulty. But a true friend, most importantly, also challenges you. in order to bring out the best version of you. So is it not Swami's responsibility as our true friend to test us and to challenge us so that we may transform? While the question is easy to ask, I'll just take a pause.
Well, look, that fact was already out there, but it's his candidacy that presents the extraordinary circumstances that made Garland move. There's a lot here that we're not understanding.
Okay. But as I was saying, a true friend is also someone that challenges you, and they do so to bring out the best version of you. So it made me question, if Swami is our true friend, then is it not his responsibility to test us and to challenge us so that we may transform? Well, the question is often easy to ask. It is not always easy to see Swami as our friend in difficult times. In fact, we may feel betrayed, forsaken, and may doubt or question if Swami truly cares about us. How then do we see Swami as our friend in moments of great difficulty and challenge? To this question, Swami, as always, has a beautiful answer. God is the hero, while the world is a zero. So you should make friendship with that hero. It is only the eternal nature of divine love, which is blemishless, selfless, and pure, which can stand the test of true friendship. When you enjoy the proximity of such a friend, you will be free from fear, even in the face of insurmountable difficulties. The profound message in Swami's answer is that having Swami as our friend does not guarantee or even mean that our challenges and difficulties will be removed. Rather, friendship with Swami guarantees that he will remove the fear so that we may overcome any challenge that we are faced with. Whether we are consciously aware of it or not, Swami substitutes faith in the place of fear. He gives us the self-confidence and the strength to surrender to him and accept that Swami will take care of the challenge in whatever way he has deemed is best for us. Although during challenging circumstances, we may doubt if what Swami has deemed is best for us is truly what's best for us. But Swami never lets go of our hand as he guides us through some of life's harshest storms. The moment we allow for Swami to become our guide, another dimension is added to our relationship with Swami. Now, Swami is not only the friend that challenges us, but he is also the guru that guides us through each challenge. Beyond serving as a guide, the guru's role is to transform us and test us, because as Swami says, tests are the taste of God. The guru ensures, however, that we will pass each test, so we may progress gracefully throughout each phase of our spiritual journey. However, beware, these tests are never simple. They test our faith, they test our core beliefs, and they test our spiritual strength. I'd like to share an instance from a time where I felt that I was tested, but also guided by Swami as my guru. In the very beginning of this year, my father's health was in poor condition. Sorry, give me 1 second. Despite being aware of his health condition, I decided to return back to school after winter break as usual to begin with the second semester. Within less than a week into the semester, I felt very strongly that I should return home to be with Dad and to be with my family. However, I wasn't sure if this was the right decision to make. My mom had not requested me to come home, and I knew I risked having to miss the entire semester if I skipped a certain number of class days to go home. As I grappled with the decision of whether or not I should buy the flight ticket home, I looked at the small photo of Swami on my desk. I told Swami, "I feel like you've thrown me into the ocean without teaching me how to swim. I've never had to make decisions like this before, and I don't know whether going home or not is the right thing to do." Silently, however, and yet persistently, a voice resounded in my head. Go home, you are needed there." The next day, without telling either one of my parents, I flew home to St. Louis and showed up at the hospital. I surprised my dad, and when I opened the door, I said, "Daddy, I've come back to see you." And just like that, with a smile so wide, he said, "Sadhana, I was just thinking about you, and like an angel, you've come here and are standing right in front of me." When I saw the joy on my dad's face, I knew that without a doubt, it was Swami that guided me home. As Guru, Swami guided me through the form of my intuition. The Guru is always there by our side, teaching us how to pass each test along the way. He's always whispering the right answers to us through our intuition. But like Mr. King said, to hear him, we have to silence the noise in our mind and believe blindly that our inner voice is none other than Swami guiding us from within. A couplet from a 15th century Sufi Muslim poet, Kabir, beautifully expresses this relationship between Guru and God. He writes, "The Guru and God are before me. Whose feet should I touch? I offer myself to the Guru, who revealed to me the God. God, then, serves as our supreme philosopher. He awakens us to the truth of who am I and why am I here. He helps us realize that the significance of every challenge that has ever come our way. The reason that Swami tests us so deeply is so that one day he may use us as his instruments greatly. In Swami's master plan, there is a purpose to the pain and suffering. In fact, suffering is not separate from happiness. In the biblical book Genesis, Jesus said, "Let there be light." The light replied, saying, "God, I have to wait for my twin brother darkness." God said, "Why do you have to wait? Darkness is there." The light answered, "In that case, then I too am also already there." Similarly, the Buddha says that without mud, there can be no lotus. The mud is necessary for the lotus to grow and blossom. Likewise, getting stuck in the mud of life is required so that God may transform us, help us, and enable us to experience Ananda, or a true state of bliss and happiness. Ananda is the essence of our divine or our infinite self. To experience this true state of bliss, we need not wait till heaven or an afterlife. In fact, Swami is waiting for us to experience bliss right here, right now, at this very moment. However, we often miss the opportunity to experience bliss because our mind is constantly focused on the outcome and overwhelmed by fears, anxieties, worries, and sorrows. But Swami lovingly reminds us as our friend, our Guru, and God, why fear when who you are is love? You come from love, and you will simply return back to the source of love. Living in a present state of love enables us to experience bliss at every single moment of our life. To exist as love, you simply have to be who you are as you are in this very moment. When we exist as love, we become aware of our inner magnificence, divinity, and truth. We allow Swami to use us as his instrument and fulfill our life's purpose of helping others recognize that they too are loved, so that we may all progress and transform in this spiritual journey together. Before I end, I just wanted to share a little something, because when I was writing the speech, I was reflecting back at the past year and some of the things some of the challenges Swami had put me through. And at the start of the COVID pandemic, I had actually started a journal to Swami. And it was something that got me through the pandemic, and it was my way to just write to Swami every single day. And about 7 months ago, I entirely stopped writing. But to write the speech, I actually looked back at that journal. And at the very end, the last letter I had written to Swami was a reflection of how Swami, during these trying times, had been my friend, my guru, and my God. So I just wanted to share that. And sorry. But essentially what I wrote is, Dear Swami, this journal isn't just letters I wrote to you, but reminders of all the times you took me into your loving arms and took away all the fears and worries at times of when I was unsure of where to turn. Swami, there were so many days when I had so much I wanted to tell you, but all I could write out were the words, I love you and I thank you. When I go back and read our conversations, I'm reminded that you are here at every single moment, that you know and you are the ultimate doer. In our letters, I recognize a persistent theme. I say, Swami, I want to be your instrument. But sometimes I forget that no instrument can ever be created so easily. There must be challenges. My faith must be tested. I must fail. I must question you. But I also must get up, and I must surrender, and ultimately grab a hold of your hand. Swami, in the midst of all chaos and challenges, I often have a tendency to get swayed by the illusions. Instead of reaffirming your presence, I question whether you are even really here or not. However, time and time again, you remind me that you have already taken care. Swami, I know I walk this path with you. You are always with me. If I set aside my fear and remember my true purpose and strive to be your instrument and remember that it is your love that envelops me and guides me, then the path less taken by others will become the path of pure joy for me. I love you, Swami. So on Swami's birthday, all this to say that Swami has given us the golden opportunity to truly make today his birthday in our life. So let us not miss this opportunity. Let us live as love. Let us share the love and recognize that Swami is loving us at every moment in our life as our friend, as our guru, and as our God. Saya.